So this was a matter also at the Supreme Court in which you appeared today, but the rights of lawyers at the police station, and this instance coming to light where a lady lawyer was harassed at the police station while representing a client.
Two recent incidents have actually shaken the entire legal fraternity, and I had the privilege in appearing in both matters as president of the Supreme Court Bar and getting redress to these lawyers. Before I delve into the problem, I'd like to, give a preface. Like the Chief Justice of India as the head of the entire legal family, I personally feel that the President of the Supreme Court Bar in some way is also responsible for the entire legal fraternity in the country to ensure that the people, our brethren, do not face harassment in the performance of their duties. And I have said so in the recent felicitation function that whenever a problem arises with regard to lawyers in general or in particular in the country, I owe a responsibility to them as president of the bar to see that, because I am incidentally also in the highest court of the country and I can get a lot of things done here. The two incidents which actually shook the entire profession is the one where a lawyer is arrested, in a case where he's representing some gangsters, and merely because he's not ready to divulge information about the gangsters, he is also taken in as an accused and arrested by the Gurgaon police, in spite of the fact that there was no involvement of his in any crime. But the recent one was more shocking, which I appeared today. This lady lawyer was called by her client at 11:30 at night that some people have beaten him very badly and he's at the police station and they are not registering a case. So she goes to the police station at night, and what happens to her is traumatic. She is detained for 14 hours in the police station. Her phone call is taken away. She is badly molested. No lady officer, only one lady constable, who is also used to literally tie her hands so that the lawyer can be molested. And the lawyer and her client are released only when the client takes back his complaint against the powerful people against whom he was complaining. So when this came to my light, and when I saw the entire petition about this lady lawyer, the way she was, harassed at the police station, I was really shocked, and I felt that if, as president of the bar, I can't intervene in such cases or get them redress, then probably I'm not doing my responsibility as the president of the apex body. So this lady lawyer's case came up today before the court, and normally courts feel that why should we intervene, Supreme Court feels why should we intervene, and it should go to the High Court. But the reason which persuaded the court to intervene in this matter was that both these incidents happened near to Delhi. And if something so brazen can happen near to Delhi, it's really shuddering to think what average lawyers would be facing at the remote areas, which do not have access to even a writ court, what to say of Supreme Court. And the second thing was that the fortunately that bench itself was examining the issue of videography in police stations. So I could persuade the bench to list this matter along with that other matter where they are considering, because in this case, when the lady was in the police station, the police people ensured that all the video cameras are switched off while she was being harassed. And obviously that is why I've asked for the videos of the police station to be kept in safe custody for being examined later when this case progresses. So I think these are very, very serious issues. If the members of the legal community are to face such problems in the discharge of their duties, then how can the professional or a legal person or lawyer give any assurance of getting justice to his client if he faces this kind of injustice himself or herself? So I think these are very important issues. These should be taken up once in a while by the Supreme Court, because ultimately Article 32 itself is a fundamental right, where if a fundamental right is violated, the right to getting, filing a petition in Supreme Court also is a fundamental right. So it's not as if the Supreme Court doesn't have jurisdiction. It always had the jurisdiction. So it's only a matter of propriety that in routine cases it says go to the High Court and come via the High Court to the Supreme Court. But if there are issues which are of, important issues which have a national impact, or where it can be made as an example for the entire country, then I think Supreme Court should intervene once in a while, and that is why probably it did in both these cases. And I hope in the days to come, we will be able to see that the systems that are in place are having sufficient checks and balances that these incidents don't recur.